Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Grimlord Grace here, bringing you a Knight's Quest. Now, I've played a lot of this game. My trophies can prove it. Problem is, my game decided to glitch and crash, and I lost everything. I've started over, and in the process of me starting over, I figured, you know, I love the game, I really do. I figured, why not broadcast it? I haven't broadcast lately. I think my last broadcast that I uploaded to YouTube was Lost Soul Aside, I think about it. Maybe a Bloodborne video. I've restarted my Bloodborne. But I do promise that I will be getting back into a Lost Soul Aside, which I might even do one today or tomorrow. No promises on today, but might tomorrow, since I haven't really been getting into that. I've been getting into other games. Also, a new broadcast will be Mickey's Adventure, I think it's called. Something to do with Mickey and a paintbrush. I don't remember the name of the game, but I played that a while ago when I bought it when it just came out. Got stuck at a point that I couldn't get past, so I kind of called up PlayStation and told them I wanted my money back or refund the game, and they did. And now, come to find out, tomorrow it is free for Plus members. But anyway, that's a whole topic in itself, and we'll talk about that game tomorrow when it comes out. Back to A Knight's Quest. Very long loading screens. Alright. Check the settings. Tweak down the music a little bit. Everything else is good. Video, good. Camera, good. So here's the controls. And I won't bore you with the credits. So, the unfortunate of the game is, as soon as you start out, it just kind of throws you right into it. It does teach you how to do things. I think it tells you X to jump. Later on, it tells you that you can dodge with R1. You can wall run. Rusty. So this guy, his name is Rusty. He's kind of explorer, adventurer kind of guy. There's not really anything fancy about him right now. But later on, he the story kind of explains itself after the whole tutorial, so. Wow. Looks like you were right, Valley. There's a massive cave under these ruins. This is gonna be the one, Rusty. According to my research, huge amount of spirit energy up ahead. There must be treasure in there. This is brought by Sky9 Games. I believe I bought the game when it was, or still is, I'm not sure, on sale. I got it for like $5. You get your first weapon. A wooden sword and shield. Now you can attack and defend yourself. Probably should have brought something like this in the first place, but, you know, Rusty didn't think that far ahead. So you get your first enemy. I hold L1 to lock on, and square to attack. And you get coins. Now, I actually changed my settings in the system settings for controls. So my controls are going to be slightly different than this. So my lock on and block, I switched to L2 because that's normally how I play Souls games. And I kind of think of this as a comic Souls, I guess. My magic ability is L1. D-pad buttons are the same. Use item is triangle. My parry and attack are switched. So circle is my attack and square is my parry. Which is kind of different, but the more I play it, I'm kind of, now that I've played it so much, I kind of get used to it, so it's just kind of the norm now. X is jump, and my R1 is still roll, which I like from when I played Genshin Impact, just kind of fell out of because it was becoming a money-hungry game, which is very sad. And my magic attack is still R2, which I'm okay with. So my back button is square instead of circle, which is different. It kind of changes a lot. There we go. Nope. Oh my gosh, this is where I go. You got quite a bit of a jump once you get somewhere, so. Here's where it tells you to block again. So once again, I L2. And thankfully, he will automatically pull himself up. So it's going to say on the screen, circle to interact, but I changed that to my square. Because I am more used to picking up things and interacting with things with square instead of circle. Attack came also from Genshin Impact. I use using circle to attack, which I'm okay with. I've even gone to the extent of using it in Souls games. R1 for dodge and sprint, and circle for attacking, or yeah, circle for attacking.
Huh?
So I don't think these have anything in them, but I just break them for fun of it. The main objective is the chest. Tack on, I guess. So. This note? This chest must be old. I'm surprised this paper is even intact. What does the note say? Warning. Chests shall grant thee power unimaginable. Chest is really amazing. Definitely do not open. Oh well, better luck next time. Are you kidding me? You haven't opened the chest yet? Aren't you curious to see what's inside? Open the damn chest. Make me, stupid chest. I mean, thou art the hero of destiny, and thou through thy righteous spirit have passed mine test of integrity. Open the chest and reclaim thyneth crown. I'm getting some mixed messages here. What do you think, Rusty? What's the worst that can happen? Let's open her up. Probably should have opened the chest. Oh crap. I'm out of here. Now we have to run. Had to be curious. So you'll see when I'm in water, I'm kind of like flashing like that. That will explain itself later on. Skeleton! Lovely skeleton. Oh, what are we doing? You did your fault. The funny thing about the tutorial that no other game I've played actually did is you don't have to worry about health. Like you miss your jump. You don't have any health bar. So, feel free to constantly get a hit. Test it out. as I know, no health bar. So, go through that little obstacle course thing up back there. Watch a big pillar fall on the skeletons. And do not jump to your death. The game is pretty linear. Like, there is, a main quest to follow. Sometimes you'll come across a side quest that gives little rewards. And now we're out of the Cave of Wonders, I guess we'll call that. I don't think there's any way to go back to that cave, so there's anything to be worried about not collecting. Or not killing all the enemies. I think I've pretty much killed everything. And now we get the title screen. Well, the name of the game. A Knight's Quest. And fall through the letters. You know, because why not? And I wake up at a beach in Regalia, Port City. Love that face. And we meet our best friend, Jack. Hey, Rusty. Oh, hey, Jack. How could you go swimming at a time like this? Did you have a nice one, huh? I nearly drowned, so, no. I did not have a nice swim. Ha, classic Rusty. You see that floating crystal? What floating crystal? Too busy drowning, huh? I was sitting here, sipping on some milk, when suddenly, wham! Zoom! Crackoom! That's a new one. I spilt my milk. Rusty, it's all gone now. Oh, no use crying over it, huh? You saw me cry? It wasn't about the milk, I swear. But aside that, aren't you a little worried about a big math crystal coming out of nowhere? Whole town's freaking out. This could be the end of days. We could run out of milk. If that's your only problem, I think you'll be alright. Hey again, Rusty. I was just thinking about you. It's, much less creepy than it sounds. What's up? Do you know where I am? You don't recognize your own hometown? Drowning must have really done a number on your brain, man. Who are you? You know me. I'm Jack. You literally called me Jack. This is your best, coolest friend talking, man. Oh yeah, my best friend. That's really hurtful, pal. I'll overlook the fact that you forgot that because we're friends. Did you see anything else? Nope. Birds, clouds, a giant floating crystal. Just typical Wednesday, you know? Well, keep your eyes open for anything else out of the ordinary. What more could possibly happen? Zombies? Maybe. Alright, so with that, we make our way to our little town. This is basically the hub. so most of your adventuring out and about, you'll go do something for somebody and come back here. Now, we see this little exclamation mark, meaning, hey, we got a quest. Hey, Jerry. Hello? Is anyone out there? Yes. Oh, good. Listen, I've been in here a while. Regular toilet paper just isn't doing it for me. I want something amazing to wipe with. Something soft and silky. A cloak should do it. New, Call of Duty. Bring a cloak to Jerry. So, got a cloak for me? No. We'll be picking that up later. Now, Jerry, he's a funny guy. There's actually a very big quest line for him, and you'll find him, I believe, not entirely sure, but it seems you'll be finding him in porter potties around Regalia City. This is one of the knights of the town. Sorry, kid, area's closed off. Ooh, doesn't let me through. Okay. So yeah, we'll be, when we can acquire the things that Jerry needs, we'll be finishing his quest periodically. So we're gonna head down here. And pick up a golden key. Many golden keys hidden around Regalia for Rusty to collect. They can be used somewhere. So one key down of many. I don't know how many. I haven't collected them all. Shattered a mountain, nearly drowned, summoned a floating crystal. Be cool, Rusty. It's not like anyone knows you're responsible for that. Order! Everyone, as your mayor, I assure you that we are doing everything possible to kill the giant crystal in the sky. Oh my god, the crystal's alive! Whoa! Have no fear, my citizens. I consulted the finest necrobaristers in the land, and they inform me that dead people have no rights. With a little teamwork, we can stab them with pitchforks and be done with the whole mess in no time. I love pitchforks. Hey! I love stabbing the undead. But what about the crystal? Finally, a use for all those pitchforks I wasted our budget on. Valley says, I have a plan. It had better involve pitchforks. Ahem. And what is your definitely pitchfork-related plan, Valley? Whatever's happening here is more powerful than any of us can imagine. That crystal is generating enough spirit energy to destroy the whole kingdom. We should call on the Guardians for help. It's pretty much their only job to keep our world safe. That's brilliant. Well done.
Oh!
Really? Great. It shouldn't be hard to find the Guardians. Rusty and I can get started right. Guardians. Since when have the Guardians helped anyone but themselves? No. I'm talking about the Spirit Knight. Spirit Knight? That's just a fairy tale. Gather around, everyone, and listen to the tale of the Spirit Knights, the 3 strongest warriors in the whole kingdom of Regalia. First, Henry the Great, the Spirit Knight of the Wind. Blessed by wind and sky, he could breeze through any situation. Legends say he once saved an entire village of orphans from a raging fire using only his packs. Fair enough. Next, Rocky, the Rockman, the Spirit of Fire. He was a martial arts master, fast and furious like a raging fire. Smoldering with the heat of 1,000 suns, he could unleash devastating strikes at blazing speeds. Okay. Finally, Ivan, the Ice Bro, Spirit of Ice. Spirit Knight of Ice. Cool and strong as ancient ice, he was unstoppable. It said that nothing could crack through his thick, frozen skin of his. He was the bad boys of the group. Bad boy of the group. Together they formed the Spirit Knights, watching over us all, from an icy mountain to fiery desert to gusty forest.
Huh?
That's the legend, my dear. As we all know, legends are basically facts to be taken at face value. Does that answer your question? I didn't ask a question. Good. Well, since there are no more further questions, you and Rusty make yourselves useful for once and find the Spirit Knights. And make sure you find all three. They form a forceful trifecta. I had something for this. Right. Rusty. I'm sure he's around here somewhere. What are you talking about? He's right there. Of course. I knew he was here and not somewhere not here, because then we wouldn't be here, then he wouldn't be here, which he of course is. Stop that. Anyway, if there are no objections, meeting adjourned. New Spirit Knight of Wind. Find the Spirit Knight of Wind. Fine. I don't think anyone wants to talk to me. Nope. Other than the knights that just tell me it's off limits. And almost every knight that you talk to that stand in front of a gated area will say the same thing, so you really don't have to talk to everyone. And now we get a map. Press the inventory button to view the map and see all regions you've explored, as well as available quests. So we get a map to show our location. We also get a collection, things that we've acquired, and inventory. So can't do anything over there, so we just go on to the next area. Now, there is a little thing over here, and we pluck it. We get a prickly nut. Diggity. Slowly heal and repair a tiny bit of damaged health. So, when they say damaged health, they mean if you take damage, there will be a little red speck on your health bar. That doesn't come back unless you use something that repairs damaged health. So you can pop potions and eat berries. We'll be picking up some of them later. Anything to restore your health. But if it doesn't say repairs damaged health, then you're not going to get rid of that red on your health bar. Rusty.
Hey!
I was worried about you. I lost your signal just in that explosion. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. There's a little bump on the old noggin. No problem. Well, good, because we don't have any time to waste. The mayor's idea is a wild goose chase. He must think we know something about Spirit Knights to leave the most important part of the legend. Leave out the most important part of the legend. I know, right? Who doesn't know the most important thing about Spirit Knights? The most important thing is... I'm gonna go with friendship. Most important part is that Spirit Knights were chosen specifically by the Guardians. That was my next guess. They might be an important piece of the puzzle, though, not for the reason the mayor thinks. If we find them, then the closest... If we have to find the knights, then the closest place to start is the Forgotten Temple. Right, the Forgotten Temple. Which is in the direction of... It's west, Rusty. If you would let me finish, then you would know I was going to say west. Be careful, Rusty. It's a long time since anyone went inside the Forgotten Temple. It's easy to forget how dangerous it is. I guess that's why it's not called the Memorable Safe Temple. Head west to the temple. In the meantime, I'm going to do some research on the Spirit Knights. I'll be in contact with you over the headphones. Sure. Want to go out? I think we're already boyfriend, girlfriend. I'm not entirely sure what her relation is, but yeah, she just tells you to go into the Forgotten Temple, so that's where our quest begins. Temple Field. Alright. So, at the start of the Temple Field, we will take, well, first, the compass. Shows nearby areas as well as current active quest. We'll take this little direction to the left. And come over and pick up the slime. Slimes are hidden all throughout the world. Listen for their distinct singing. Which they actually do sing. Which is kind of weird. Never heard a slime sing before. Until now. But with that, we take a leap. Break some things. Get gold. And we get a slime bomb. Throw to slow enemy movement and attacks in a small area. Get some water. We get a second HP. And a chest. A mega chest. Gnarly. Quickly heal a lot of health. Now, once again, like I said, this only heals health, not damaged health. So you can pop those all you want. It's not going to do anything if you have damaged health. Chest. Duty. be sold for a very low price. So low as you get into. Now, almost everything can be sold. Like, I can sell the health potion for 150, and sell the slime bomb for 50, and the nut for 25. Almost everything can be sold. Back up the ladder. I don't think there's anything over there. Past those rocks. I've never tried. That's where we need to go. Take out the slime real quick. Get a coin. So that's the little tune that they sing. And they save with picking them up. Like, you pick them up and you don't have to pick them up each time you come through. Select this. Get a dingle fruit. Slowly heal a little health. It's surprisingly spicy. Ew, it's sticky. Enemies and people I have generally dislike. Watch out. Enemies and people I generally dislike. Watch out. Why am I still holding this? Fruit. Looks more like a berry. Potion. And another potion. More pot. Another dude. And we drop down here. Kill our worm. And one more slime. Now, the most we're gonna get out of these slimes are gold and the stuff. So we do get an iron ore. So we can sell those. Can be sold for a moderate price, 10 gold. I still have that bruise from when I tried juggling with it. I can drink these quickly in combat, restore some health. And we'll have it. Troy. Oh, this is awkward. I was gonna give you a sweet surprise, but it looks like you already have one. I was talking about the slime. Hi, I like turtles. Okay. You like turtles? They're delicious. Yeah, I know, right? That's why I like them. Here, my pet turtle made this. I want you to have it. You get duty. Thanks. Grab that. There is a quest for it later on, but it's not till second area. So, can't do anything over there. Can't get that key yet, or that key. So we'll move on. We can, however, go up this ladder. Lovely dingle fruit. Break some boxes, more money, more bomb, stun bomb. Climb. Bother me. Stinky mushroom. Deals a little damage, but heals some damaged health. So if you're really in a pinch, I don't pick them up because they just take up space and they're not really worth anything. 25 gold, I can get that from smashing all those jars by the fountain. But if you're really in a pinch for some damaged health, you can use it, but you take damage in the process, so that's something I keep, so I just get rid of it. Throw to stun enemies in small area. This should make them see double for Rusty's wall. For Rusty's... Wait, what? Doesn't quite add up. Should be 2 Rusties, not 4, but, you know, I didn't make the game. And I'm not entirely sure what you're doing. Jacob. Hey, can't you see I'm extremely busy? Well, unless you want some of this chop action. Well, do you? Nope, I'm good. You're crazy. Have fun. So, nothing we can do there. And nothing we can do with that. I don't think we can get across this. Nope, that's the fall door down. I didn't think so, but it looked like there was something. Top off. Bandage repairs some lasting damage. So it'll repair a good chunk of damaged health. So we can go this way. Get one more key and the slime. Pick your ball right here. force. We're actually going to go back up there and take the other side of the bridge. I think there's something over there. Trees that we can burn later on. Mushroom we could pick up. But like I said, I just don't. 25 gold, nothing. A couple more trees. Okay, we can't do anything with those. We could do. Thought there was something up there to pick up, but there isn't, so moving on. Now, technically there's no fall damage, but falling from a certain height, it just resets you to before you jump. So, and you do take the damage. I don't recommend, jumping off cliffs anytime throughout this game. Aside from one jump, and I'll be showing that as a quest, but that's about it. There's our pathway. So we got another mushroom.
Woo!
And a potion. Tell you how to use items, or usable items are shown at the bottom of the screen. Scroll through them with the swap item button and use them with the use item button. So down on the D-pad, swaps my items, and triangle uses them. Slime in the transition. That's different. Permanent damage. Some damage can inflict lasting damage, reducing the size of Rusty's health bar. Use bandages to heal it back up again. West Castle Ruins. So we got slimes and a wind element monster, which we cannot damage right now. But we can. Go. And open a chest.
Woo!
Another potion. Grab some more coin. Another nut. Couple more skeletons. And a shadow enemy that we will not be dealing with right now. sold for 5 gold. It's as hard as a bone. Now, I normally don't keep these in my inventory because they're just useless. So, discard. I will, however, pick this up. A peaky melon. Slowly repair a little damaged health. So if you have that red on your health bar, you pop this and it'll slowly repair it. This gives me a mega brain freeze. So I'm actually going to use that. A little bit of damage health. And come up here. We got another skeleton. This way. You. And take out you. Slime. Now I think one more. Shadow enemy. Yes. Watch out with dark enemies are very powerful. Try to cut back when you're better. Heart of Stone. Never mind it. I am, however, going to use that. No, I did not mean to. Well, screw it. Actually discarded that instead of used it. Oops. Oh well. Attempt to pick up all these in the time frame. And we have 5 minutes left of our stream, so we'll pick up that. And in the next next episode, we will continue on to the new area. I'm actually gonna go in there now so I can get a save. Alright, so in the next video we will explore the Forgotten Temple. Really hope you guys like what you've seen. If so, please subscribe, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that fun jazz. It helps me out. And see you guys in the next video. Later.